Hello, thank you for taking some time to view this video. I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is twofold, to give you some tips and tricks you could use on your website on the back end to increase your online traffic, your leads, and your business. And two, to compare your website to a local competitor website in the area to see those tips and tricks that could outrank them, get you on the first page of Google, which should increase to more leads and traffic. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. So I'll show you this opportunity for yourself to take these steps for your business. So first, content. In content, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words on the homepage. That just depends on the competition, number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything that someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content on your webpage, you can increase the keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what you want your website to be found for. So you scroll down here, you got a nice laid out website, got your services right there, a number out in the open there. So a good start to your website, but I would definitely increase the content, the words on your website, and that'll increase the searchability with Google. Speaking of Google, if I lived in Bothell, Washington, I might type this in, plumbing services, and here's what comes up. Typically, ads come up here. They're hit or miss if you haven't invested already. Data shows that a lot of times consumers skip over ads, but again, not a bad investment. Next to the map pack here, sometimes consumers go here, and sometimes they keep going, but that citations is a good place to be. I'll talk more about that in a minute. But we call these organics right here. So we feel this is most important. So the goal is to organically be on the first page of Google for any kind of service you provide and area you provide for. And typically we don't count directories like Yelp, Angie's List, because the local consumer, if they have a problem, they're going to click on a local company, especially if it's an emergency. So I'm going to compare your website to this guy, called Steve Plumbing, and see if those tips and tricks could outrank him. The goal is to be on top of here, and that'll increase your online traffic and your visibility. So as you scroll down here, you see you're not on the first page of Google. Don't think so, no. But you might have heard this saying, a great place to hide a dead body is on page 2 or 3 of Google. People just don't go here at all for more services. So you want to be on that first page right in front of the eyes of consumers. So to do that comparison, we use a tool called Ahrefs, and this is your URL right here. Here's your numbers. So even though you got that strong start to the website, you're only using 19 keywords. So you definitely want to increase your keywords to increase your searchability. And you want to have high volume the better. My computer's thinking here, so forgive me. But some of these keywords might come up, and you might think about all the buyer intent keywords, plumbing services, plumber repair, here you are. So you want to have higher volume the better. And then you could even attach other service areas, like for instance, if you go to the greater Seattle area, attach cities on there, and that'll increase your keywords exponentially. So you want to increase your keywords to increase your searchability with all the services that you do. Again, higher volume the better. So compare that to your local competitor. Here's their website. So they they just have a little bit more content on there. Not a lot, definitely beatable, outrankable. So here's their website here. Here's the numbers. So they have 790 keywords. Great thing about keywords, you could do a deep dive on competitors' website. And if they apply to you, you put them on your website. For instance, if you go to Bellevue, and if this is not on your website, you put this on your website, Plumbers Bellevue. That's a keyword, high volume. That'll get you ranking and outbeating your competitors as well. So again, you get very creative on your keywords, and that's how you dominate your competition, have more keywords. Secondly, there's backlinks. So a backlink is anywhere where one website is linked to your website. So these act like an endorsement of your website from others, and Google uses that to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. You could also think of this as like a popularity contest. Person with the most backlinks wins. But keeping this in mind, not all backlinks are created equal. It's important to have strong backlinks, relevant backlinks to your industry, like other plumbing services, HVAC service websites linking back to you. Doesn't do you any good if websites outside your industry are linking to you. Doesn't give you that trust power with Google. So you have 990 backlinks. So I would check your backlinks, make sure they're relevant, and you have 66 reference domains linking to you. But compare that to competitor in the area, called Steve Plumbing. They have 927 backlinks and 231 reference domains. So this is what's getting them some traffic as well. And so the goal is to get closer to these numbers and increase that traffic, and don't not only get close to them, but add on top of them and start dominating them to increase that traffic. And then finally, there's citations. So a citation is anywhere where your business name, your number, and your address are shown exactly on your Google business profile. Citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses, since this can generate huge amounts of revenue. And since you have that Bothell Washington address, you definitely want to be in this top 3. Sometimes there's 4 here, but top 3, and that'll increase your visibility as well. Much like page 2 or 3 of Google, people don't click this button for more businesses. So you want to outgrow your competitors on the map pack as well. And to do that, you increase your citations with their directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, and there's many more you probably heard of. Also, social media accounts are great too. So here's the idea that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely it is you outrank above them. So once your content, your backlinks, your citations with your website, once they all come together, you start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might be looking at and why that's worth it to be in the eyes of consumers here in the map pack and here organically. So not sure where your margins are, but I imagine that would generate some pretty decent revenue. Also, there's usually many more keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So this is what I do. I create this video for you to start generating those leads online yourself. But if you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, feel free to reach out. I could help you out with that with some more information. We could talk about goals. I could do the research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business, what it might take to reach those goals. So if you leave me a few lines of feedback on this actual video, that will help me get better making these for local businesses. Again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Hopefully this was informative. Much luck in your business. Have a great day.